LeetCode problem 1281. Subtract the product and sum of digits of an integer. Given an integer number n, return the difference between products of its digits and the sum of its digits. As we can see here, given the input as a value as 234, the output will be 15, as the sum of each individual digit will be equal to 24. Product of each digit will be 24, and sum of digits will be 9. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna return the result, meaning the product subtracted from the sum. So the hardest problem in this LeetCode question is that how can we get each element from an input value. So first thing, we need to create a integer variable. We'll call it product. That will be initialized as 1. The reason why product gets initialized to 1 is because we want to make sure that each time we are multiplying each individual digit, the product actually gets multiplied. And if we started this by giving it 0, the whole thing will be in 0. We don't really have to provide any value to initial product, but it's always a good practice to initialize a variable so we know what exactly it's stored before using it. So the second thing, we're gonna create a variable called sum, and sum will hold 0 because initially sum doesn't have anything on it, but eventually it's gonna have values such as 2, 3, and 4. And the last value will be result. That will have 0 as well. So idea here is that product, in this example, we're supposed to have 1 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 4 based on the first test case, which will give us 24. And sum will have the same values, except it starts with 0 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, which will give us 9. Then the result is gonna hold the product minus sum. So now we know the basic logic of what we're gonna do with this problem. We're going to use while loop to solve it. While n product will be multiplied by the module of the, is it module? Yes. Product will get multiplied module of 10, and sum will accumulate module of 10 as well every time n gets divided by 10. So quickly explaining what's happening inside of this while loop. So first, product gets multiplied by the module of 10. Every time you see this module operator, it means that it returns the last element that was not divided by this value. Oops. So meaning if you divide it by 10, it'll give us 23.4. So the first value that product will be multiplied to will be 4. It'll give us 4. And then we're gonna use 23 because n is an int. So it becomes 23 divided by 10, we'll get 2.3. We'll divide it again, which is gonna give us 2. I mean 3. And then our function gonna work again, dividing 2 by 10 should give us 0.03. 0.2. So each time this product is being called on, it's going to multiply the module of 10. So module of 10 here is 4, then it's going to give us 3, then it's going to give us 2, 0.2. Yep. And the same idea goes to the sum function. So we can just erase this part, say that it multiplies it every time. We'll multiply by 2, we'll multiply by 3, we'll multiply by 4, which will give the total of 24. And here the same thing is going to happen. 1 plus 2, 3 plus 4 should give us 9. This one is actually our counter here. Counter used for while loop. And at the end, we're just gonna return the result. We're gonna assign the result as product minus sum and return the result back to the main function. See if it works. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.